I'll give you a chance to come in. In the meantime, I'll sing. But it's Marge. Or, yeah, Simpson. Okay, enough of that. Ow! Oh, ow. That was painful. Are you okay? Okay. I'm fine. No, I'm not. I'm upside down. What the? Wait a minute. Have we done this orientation thing? I, what the, okay. That really scared me for a minute. Not really. Not really. Hi, I'm Ocean. This is Ocean's Deep Woo. Would you ever guess that this is a spiritual kind of program? Well, okay, but I put some humor in it because I think that spirituality can get just too damn serious sometime. And we need to have a bit of fun once in a while. Now, if that isn't your view, you can keep on scrolling, 'cause I don't mind. 'Cause I'm only looking for people that are going to be here enjoying themselves. If there's something about my appearance or the background you don't like, likewise, you can keep on scrolling, because this is what you got. What you're seeing is what you're getting. That's the way it is. If you don't like it, you can keep on scrolling. Okay, so now for my announcer voice. Yes, I've been professionally trained just a little bit. I didn't get to finish that training, but doggone it, I remember what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to open your mouth and enunciate clearly. Is that clear enough? Okay, well, we'll find out. Anyway, I'm just killing time until people figure out that I'm on. And when they figure out that I'm on, what we're going to be doing tonight on Ocean's Deep Woo, the Ocean's Deep Woo, we do the deepest of woo. Let me tell you, we do. Yeah, Dr. Zeus notwithstanding. And, but tonight, what we're going to be doing is free card readings. Sometimes we just like to do some dramatic stuff. No, calm stuff. Okay. We just like to be calm sometimes and do some calm stuff. I don't know. If you don't like that's tough. You know, a free reading is a free reading. I mean, what do y'all want from me? I'm already giving my time up for free. What the hell do you want from me? However, if you want to tip me, there are ways listed in the description box over there. If there's something about this channel you like, you can explain it to me with money, honey. That's right. Or you can just tell me. You can tell me in the chat. Okay. It's all up to you now. Tonight. Tonight. Oh. It's full moon in Capricorn. And that means, yes, we're going to have the dragons for the year of the dragon. cards available. But we're also going to have something to do with kitty cats. With lions, because it is actually Lionsgate. So I just got this new deck of cards. I am so happy with these deck of cards. I love them. Now, I don't know, I haven't really seen them yet, so I don't know if I'm going to love them. But I think I probably will, because they look kind of interesting in the advertisement. And of course, they're available on Temu. Real darn cheap, huh? That's why I got them. Is because they're kitty cat cards and because they were very, very cheap, actually. So, you know, I thought, hey, why not? And they seem to be pretty cute, really. I don't know. I just liked them. You know, I'm not going to try and come up with an excuse. I guess I just did, though, but there we go. Now we got them open. I'm hoping they're as cute as they seem to be. Is anybody in here yet? Did anybody find me yet? Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna have to get my phone because the YouTubers, the potatoes, the sweet potatoes, the YouTubers, the tube is not letting me see my own shit. So, no, my own, nah, you're not I'm kidding you. You're my lovely chatters. Not letting me see my stuff. But people say that. Isn't that weird how we say that when we mean usually stuff that we treasure? It's odd. It is odd. Let me get rid of this and go find my own channel. My own channel. And where is it? Where is my channel? That must be live. Ah, there it is. That must be live. Yes, there I am. Hello, Angel Wings. Hello, Eduardo. Hello, Gemini. I am being silly. Yes, I am. Hi. Oh my goodness, I am being silly tonight, aren't I? No, you're just going to have to put up with it if you want a free card reading. I'm sorry about your luck. While I look for my pen and start writing your names down, because now we got some people who finally figured out that I'm in. Okay, so we've got Star Dragons tonight. Decks. The decks we've got to choose from is, let me see, and oh, by the way, before I go too far, I've got to show you Mr. Wonderful. He's really hard at work training, like I told you. He's really, really working on that snoozing championship. But, you know, he's going to win it. No one said being silly is a bad thing. Well, I sure hope not, because otherwise, what the heck are you doing here? But, yeah, I just feel like, you know, so many things are so serious now. It's just, I'm not freaking playing that game. We need to raise our vibrations in this world, because, yeah, it's kind of hard to do that. So why make it any harder? Well, some people are just bent on making things hard, I guess. One is Gemini. I'm taking you in order of I see you. Okay, let me see Gemini, and then Eduardo, you are number 2. Okay, and if you disappear before your reading, you might get read when you're not around. Sorry to warn you that you may just get. And then you'll have to just scroll back and find it that way. It's not my problem. Okay, Jackie. Yep, it's like I just, in order to quit confusing myself, I had to just make it so that, if you, thank you, Eduardo. I just had to make it so, if you miss your place in line, you can just scroll back and see it. It's not gone, but it's on you to do that, not me, because I'm trying to sit here and read cards and be psychic. That's my job. My job isn't to keep track of when I'm reading you as you come up, okay? That's the only fair way to do it, I find, you know. So, as your name comes up, you will be read, whether you're here or not. And that way, everybody gets their reading and we don't have any hair pulling, which in my case, I can't afford. I can't afford any hair pulling at this rate. Okay, let's take a look at these kitty cat cards, shall we? There's some kind of kitty cat cards. They're cat, the kitten, the kitten deck. Okay, so these are kittens, they're not cats, but that's okay. No kitten. Okay, they're the kitten tarot. So, everybody gets a kitten tarot tonight. And whatever other cards you want, if you are one of my Patreons. So you get 2 cards if you're a Patreon. If you want to know how to become one of my Patreons, it's in the description. We have lots of links in there. You can go in there and become a Patreon, a paid Patreon. You can become a free Patreon. You can find a link for cryptocurrency, which is free to mine some Pi. You can snag yourself a free Pi coin. They're up to like $36 now per coin, Pi coin. So they're worth about 36 something now. But of course, all of these coins are very volatile. So that's just the last time I checked. But that's not bad. So you get a freebie if you click my link. Also, there's my Temu link. Where do you think I get all of these neat things, including these cards tonight? Okay, so let's take a look at these kitty cat. They're all in black and white. Oh, they are cute. They are really very cute. Okay. Lovely. Queen of Pentacles hopped out while I was giving basically an advertisement. That's a good sign. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. I was advertising. Okay, if you're not used to my style, if you want to hang around, you better get used to it because I have a sense of humor and I'm not going to cut it short for anybody. I am not going to submerge that. It's like, let me see. Back to work. Aw, Angel, okay. Well, hope to see you later, sweetie. Woo Riders. Woo Riders in the sky. Okay. I'm also very musical. You'll get used to it if you hang around. Okay. So festival. Yeah, I'm going to make, I also have the dragon, like I said, I have the dragon deck, the star dragons. I have, what? What are you trying to do? The shower yacht, get with it. Okay, start moving. Yes, we're moving on. Oh, now all the cards want to talk. I want to talk. Okay, shh. Now, shh, 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 shh. Shh. You'll get your chance. Get your chance. Just give me a moment here. They're new and they're very, very slippery. Yikes, I just bumped the can. Bumpy bump bump. Ah, we're having an earthquake. No, we're not. Okay. So here we go. Jim Jiminy Jim Jim. Okay, so yes, I'm bubbly tonight. I'm bubbly. I haven't even been drinking any bubbly yet. I don't know if I'm going to be drinking anything tonight. I might be just resting. It's been quite a week. Okay, so y'all getting a kitty cat card. All of you. Kitty cat tarot. Tarot. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Jumpin' Gemini is the first one. And I know you are one of my Patreon. It makes it sound so French that way, Patreon. Because they don't finish the end of the words. French don't. They don't believe in saying that last letter. If they want to say that last letter, they add a few extra ones on the end so that it's not the last letter. You figure that out. I'm not going to try. It's French. Who knows? There is a beautiful full moon. I cannot see it from where I am. But that's one of the reasons I'm starting at 8:30 is because I want to go out there and see the moon at some point. If it's not bad, if it's the mosquitoes aren't that bad, I might try and take the camera out with me and, we'll look at the moon together or whatever, the night together. But anyway, here we go. Gemini, what are the kittens trying to say to you? Concentrate on your question, and I will try to define what they are saying. I don't know who the heck I'm channeling there. Okay. Kitty cat cards, kitty cat tarot. What does Gemini want to know? Well, actually, y'all, I'm calling all your guides in. My guides, your guides, all our guides. What do we need to know? All right? And it's on you. It's not on me. If you don't tell me, I ain't going to say. I can't say what you don't tell me. Okay, all I'm going to do is I'm going to try and hear you when you talk, okay? We're good with that, okay? Talking to your guides. Your guides, your inner guidance, your higher self, whatever you want to believe in. Whatever you believe in, it's okay, it still works, doesn't matter. Lee from Adelaide. Adelaide. Oh, my favorite drummer. Thank you. Yeah, my drum is out in the hallway. If we get time, maybe I'll grab it later. Lee. Okay, Lee. Yeah. Gemini, this is for you. After much ado. And it is the Hanged Man. But it's a kitten playing with a ball of string. But I generally don't read the reverses, but it did come up in reverse. But I'll tell you both ways. Because I can do it. I can do it both ways. But anyway, Hanged Man is always, you're kind of stopping, taking a pause, looking for spiritual guidance. And with it coming up reversed, though, it can mean that that period's coming to an end and you're going to get some answers. That things are going to be moving again. Which is a good thing. And I think that's, let's see if there's anything else in there. The kitty is really cute. It's a very cute kitten. We'll see what your second card is. Let's see what your second card is. What second card did you want? Did Max come in? Hey, Max. Hey, John, how you doing? Okay. Please let me know if somebody comes in, my darling mods. Somebody comes in that I didn't see. Okay, what other deck did you want, love? We've got Star Dragons and Starseed. And just regular tarot and another kitten card. What do you want? Star Dragon, okay. There is a slight delay, so please be patient. Please be patient. We apologize for any connivance or incontinence or inconvenience. Okay. Not incontinence, that would be bad, no. Inconvenience. This woman is mad. Okay. I'm just high vibrational right now. You know, I'm glad to be alive. I'm glad to be alive and in a safe place. So many people aren't. So, good food, sweet kitty cat. And the dragons want you to know legacy, persistence. Okay, so you've had to go through a lot of shit, okay? And you have persisted. And I feel like we're coming to the end of having to do that, okay? Because really, enough is enough. Persevere it's coming to, having to wait for everything is coming to an end. Okay? So just sort of do your meditating. Answers are coming. Um, and legacy, it almost seems like there's something coming to you, though. Like something is going to be given to you. So let's see how that goes. Let us know. Next, Ed. Ed. Well, you're not one of my Patreons, unless I know yet, probably, unless I see you on that list. And so you get, whoa, and it hopped like right out. 9 of Pentacles. Eduardo, you have been working on something, and it is going to start bearing fruit. Okay? It's finally going to start bearing fruit. 9 of Pentacles. Been working on a project, working on something, working to try and harvest something, and it's going to finally start bearing fruit. Good for you. Glad to hear that. There you go. So look for that to happen soon. Okay. Angel is not here, but I'll do her reading anyway because she might be back in later. That one. King of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. Large emotional fulfillment. Could be with an emotional man. Could be with a powerful but emotional male. But knowing her, it might be a large and emotional and powerful dragon. Because she's a dragony person, for sure. So, but the King of Cups is about emotional fulfillment. And so something emotionally fulfilling. And it would be, if it is a man or a person, which it doesn't have to necessarily be a man. It can be somebody, it can be somebody that's kind of, or dealing in, or expressing their masculine side or something. But this is like, yeah. Any further, I'm going to get out the dragons because she's a dragon person. I'm going to just assume she'd be picking the dragons. I'm going to do that first. Vision, contemplating the future. Time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking into the future. Okay, so, wow. One. Vision. That's first card in this deck. Well, that's interesting. It would be sort of like the Fool card. But it's envisioning the future and having faith in the future, having faith in what's to come, faith enough to step out into the unknown and make your future happen. Looks like it's going to be emotionally fulfilling. Good for you. Do, 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 do. Okay, next is going to be Jackie. Jackie, Jackie, Jackie. Where is Jackie? Where is Jackie? Jackie, you haven't been smoking wacky tobacco, have you, Jackie? Doggone, because if so, will you pass some? Anyway, Jackie. Jackie. Mm-hmm. Cards, please. Choice. You know what? All I really want to read is the Cat Taro and the Dragons. I'm sorry. That's all I want to read tonight. I just made my mind up. We're going to have kitties and dragons tonight because it's already Taro. So the kitties are already Taro. So if you want a Taro deck, we already got a Taro deck. I'm just going to do it that way because it's easier. So, the dragons, what do we want to say to Jackie? I'm looking into your soul. Okay. Okay. What do we want to say to Jackie? What does Jackie need to know, dragons? Time. Time keeps on ticking into the future. It's time for something. Something is afoot. And I'm hearing be aware of time and how it is ticking. To be aware of time and timing. Your timing. Your timing is likely to be good right now. And this is a full moon time period. It'll be for 3 days before and 3 days after is full moon. So right now is a good time for something you've been contemplating. And your timing, actually, yeah, your guides just want you to be aware of time. Are you one of those people who space out? Because I am sometimes. I really have to be like, I've gotten a little OCD about some of it because time can just go. And I get like, you know, um, time is very, very fluid right now. Uh, Time is only a construct anyway, but still we're using it in order to coordinate things in this world. And there will come a day when that will not be the fact, but it is right now. So time is kind of important right now. And what do the kitties want to say? Yeah. Well, if that is the case, Jackie, that you haven't been doing too much, then it's like the time is now. If you're gonna do something, then now's the time. So, what have you been wanting to do? It's finally time. Is it even that you want to put the wish out for that? It is a full moon. Oh, they're gonna do this to me. They're gonna make me dive for your card. Come on. Oh, it's the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is another case of emotional fulfillment. And let me get a hold of the Knight of Cups here if I can. I got my grabber this time. Meow. There we go. Meow. The meow cards. Where's F Kitty? F Kitty needs to be here. Anyway, the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. And he is emotional fulfillment, but in a smaller way. It can also be a younger energy, a younger person. It would all be a water sign. The cups is water signs. Um, so this could involve a water sign. But these are things about emotional fulfillment. The Knight of Cups is it's not the fastest knight, but knights mean things move forward, are moving ahead, okay? So it isn't the youngest, it isn't like the earliest stages, but it's mid-stage. And that means, and it's like things are now moving ahead, moving forward. So instead of stagnation, I'm saying now it's time to move ahead. And things are going to move whether or not you want them to. So you better direct that, okay? There you go. I kind of like these. These are cute. These are very cute, the kitten cards. Kitten Taro. Okay. It can be yourself. Sure it can. It's whoever's charging forward now. The knights are always movement, charging ahead, things shifting. So if the stagnation has been what's going on, then it's going to change. Okay, very obviously. Okay, and for the next person, we've got Mr. Woo. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, riders. Riders on the woo. Do, 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 do. Riders on the woo. Where the heck are you? Where are you, woo? Hey, Jackie, are you water? And it could very well be you. You know? Okay, right on, sister, right on. Woo, this is for you. Even though you're not here, I hope that you will see this at some point, because you're getting it anyway. Doesn't rhyme. Where? That one? You want to come out? Oh, the King of Swords. The King of Swords. That's an airhead. I mean, an air sign. It's also thoughts, energy, action. A man of action. That's right, a man of action. It is usually an older person or a mature person. Air sign. If it is a person. If it is not a person, then it is an energy that has to do with thought and intellect. Coming up with the answer to a problem is what I'm hearing. Answer to a problem. You've either come up with it or are about to, or it's about to be handed to you. Coming up with an answer. And you already know what this is. There's something that's been on your mind that's been bothering you, and the answer's coming. I think soon, very soon, because Swords move fast. Swords are air. Air moves fast. So it's going to be soon. Um, see who else is next. Lee. Lee. And Lee, this is for you. And you only get one card because you're not a Patreon yet. If you were a Patreon, we could give you two. And sometimes I give everybody two cards on like special holidays and stuff. We got the Lionsgate coming up though, so kitty cards, Kitty Taro. Ah, the Four of Swords. Now that's interesting because fours are always some sort of basis or foundation. Okay? And here we go, action, intellectual things. That kitty looks like it's about to cut into a cake, maybe made of tuna. I wouldn't recommend that you make a tuna birthday cake for yourself, but hey, if you were a cat, that would be good. Something to be happy about. It's some kind of celebration. So I would say, yeah, something for you to be happy about. A sturdy foundation for the future. And I'm not sure what your question was, but it's a positive card. So it would be a positive answer. It would be. So there you go. Who is next? John. Okay. That's Max. Max. Oh, okay. Good woo that you heard it. Oh, off D came in. Okay. Thank you. Okay, there's that hooker. Off D hook. She's a happy hooker, though. She's crotchety. She does crochet. Sure she does. Okay, so John, you were next. Hopefully you're still here, but who knows. But this is your reading anyway, so tough. I don't think you're one of my Patreons. I don't think I saw you on the list. So you only get one. See, you could be a Patreon for as little as $1, or even free. But the ones who paid $1 get an extra card, because it's only fair. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. Things moving ahead, things moving forward, things in the direction of air, mental, energy, energetic products. Products? You got something on your mind that's a product? It's a positive card. So, and it means things are moving forward. It can also be an airhead sign, an air sign, not the airhead sign. Well, it could be an airhead sign. A lot of us air signs are kind of airheaded, but then again, so am I. And I'm a fire sign, so I can be pretty airheaded sometimes. See, I'm blonde. Okay, it's a wig, but yeah, I'm blonde. So, but no, I really am blonde. Even under the wig, I am blonde. It's just my hair. There is nothing I can do with my hair in this weather. I just said, okay, that's it. We're gonna wear the wig because it's just a topper. But my hair is just flat as a flat as a frogger that didn't make it. Anyway, it's a Knight of Swords. Your things are, oh, wait, I gotta show you the Page of Swords. I just have to. It isn't your card, but I have to show you. Ah, okay. Things moving forward. Forward. That's a car. Maybe it's a car. I don't know. Maybe it has to do with a car. I don't know. No, probably more like I know that you're mental. I mean, that you indulge in mental activities. And, by the way, John runs a remote viewing class. Max Vision Remote View. If you've ever had an interest in remote viewing, please do visit, look it up. And if you're in here, you may, of course. Oh, I look marvelous tonight, do I? Do I look marvelous? Thank you. Um, yeah, John has a class where we all practice remote viewing. If this is of interest to you, please look up Max Vision remote viewing class. And he usually does that on Friday and Saturday night. So, because he has no social life or something, he's married. So, I'm kidding. It's late at night that he does it. Late, kind of late at night. But he does also have some earlier offerings, and he is going to be on my show. He is going to be here. We are going to do a co-show. Co-show. For young people. Co-show. Next Sunday, I do believe. I'm going to get in touch with him and just kind of iron things out a little bit better. But yeah, we're gonna try and arrange it to be early because he's got to work, and so look for him to be. I'm not even sure what the subject is going to be, but we have so much fun when we are discussing things together. So I said, hey, we got to do some collabs. So doing a collab with Max Vision and next Sunday, and just keep your eyes open for times. Yeah, I look marvelous. Thank you. I hope I look marvelous. Okay. Where in the heck is Scotty? I'm going to kick his butt. He'll enjoy that. Scotty is a little odd, but he's a good guy. Odd. Strange. Kinky. Okay. Okay, Hook. Who's the crotchetiest pirate in the world? She's a yarn pirate. I'm a yarn pirate too. Yarn! Yarn, surrender your... Oh. Do I have one of my hooks handy? There we go. Surrender your yarn or walk the plank. Okay. Okay. R. There you go. That's right. Pirate's favorite letter. R. And one of our favorite words, yarn. Okay. I'm sorry, but you're getting the kitty cat deck. I'm trying to remember, Hook. Are you a Patreon? Because if not, you're only going to get one card. I'm sorry. I can't remember. Like I told you, I'm an airhead. It's pretty hot tonight, but my little boy is up here keeping me company, co-hosting, because he knows how important that is to me. He is a sweet boy. My sweet little kitty cat boy. Mm. Okay, what have we got to say to Hook? They just want to come spewing out of there. The moon. Maybe they want you to go out and take a look at the moon. You are a Patreon. Oh, cool. Great. Like I said, I'm an airhead. I thought you were, but I couldn't remember. I can't remember. I can't remember shit too well sometimes. But at least I'm not trying to run the country or anything, so. Anyway, well, you can either have another kitten card, Kitten Taro, or you can have a dragon, so make up your mind. Make up your mind, woman. Okay, love, and the moon is about emotions, but it is a full moon in Capricorn, and that can also mean that you're getting something you have been wanting. Um, so it depends. It can be, oh, getting a message. Somebody's been emotionally cold, and it's not cool. Somebody's been emotionally cold with you. And yeah, that needs to be resolved. Remember, you're not responsible. Okay, other people's stuff is other people's stuff. They're probably being that way because of them, not you. It usually is that way. So maybe you do a little meditation on that and come up with the answer, because it looks as though, well, it's a beautiful full moon night. It's a good time to get answers. The dragons say choice, understanding consequences. Somebody in this situation needs to understand consequences of actions. And I say this a lot. One of the problems we have in this world right now is we have a lot of people who do not understand that actions have consequences. Okay? Garnet. Okay, let me put you on the list, Garnet. What a pretty name, Garnet. Oh, darn it, Garnet. There you go. Some people, just a lot of people, in fact, don't have the understanding of consequences to actions. They think they can just do stuff and it's never going to come to anything. And I hate to say, but oh, there goes my third eye is itchy again. Something is going on with my third eye. But yeah, somebody needs to understand consequences. That there are consequences to actions. There are good ones and there are bad ones. And there are neutral ones. Well, maybe none of them are really good or bad, except whose point of view you're taking or the way you look at them, but there are always consequences to your actions. That's sometimes called karma. So this person needs to understand better, and it looks like they're going to begin to understand better. Okay? So, next We have Mary, Mary, who can I turn to? Well, anyway. It's a jolly holiday with Mary. Let me write you down, Mary. Okay, Garnet, you're next. And we're using Kitten Taro. Oh, I just wanted to say, the moon is also about psychism and your third eye. So I am, hmm, your kitty cat wants to have a talk with you. So don't be surprised. You got a kitty cat that wants to talk with you. Don't be surprised. Okay, Garnet, you have the Magician. The Magician is a card of, just like it says, magic using the elements to your benefit. Somebody in the situation, could be you, are using the elements to bring about something that you want. And since this is a major arcana, it says you're probably going to get it, because this is a full moon that we're in right now in Capricorn. So, the Magician is also associated, I believe, with Hermes Trismegistus, if that means anything to you. Um, so, it's usually masculine energy, doesn't have to be, but it is basically bending reality to your own liking. So, hey, and it's a good time for it. It is a full moon. Well, there you go. So, let's see. Drum stud. Yeah, Capricorn, blue full moon. Yes, absolutely. I'm thinking that since it's major arcana, there's some kind of thing you're trying to affect, trying to do, and you're going to get it because this is a full moon. So, and when the Magician shows up like that, there's magic afoot. There you go. So you're going to get something. Drum the Stud, which I know is also Mary. Right, it's your boyfriend's account. Is that you, Mary? Okay. And you're a Patreon, right? I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry, you guys. Boy, what'll I do when I have a lot of them, if that happens? Merry Moon. Eight of Swords. Okay. Eight of Swords. This is the card where that kitten is stealing some swords, and it's known as the thief card, but it isn't thieving for a bad cause. Actually, the story behind this card is Kitty is taking the swords away to prevent a war. So, something is going missing. It's not going to be a bad thing. Somebody is trying to make off with something in this card. Okay. But it's okay. Thank you, Garnet. And by the way, if you don't mind subscribing, it sure, or liking or something, it sure helps. Helps us get found. And times is difficult these days because YouTube is a little difficult to deal with sometimes. Indie. Doo, 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 doo. Okay, Eight of Swords. This kitten is, like I said, stealing the swords because the whole idea is to prevent something else, or to prevent something worse. Okay, so basically, it's almost like some kind of bad thing is being prevented. Maybe what you've been concerning yourself with or worrying about is not going to happen. Okay. Um, so basically, it's like, yeah, it's like something that you've been concerned about. It's going to be forestalled. It's going, yeah. And yet, it can also mean, on the other hand, um, it can also mean that somebody is making off with something. Hmm. But I kind of feel like it's what I said before, though. Ah, ah, cool. Oh, in my description is my PayPal, if you can use PayPal. Um, it's oceandiana at gmail.com or paypal.me dot or paypal.me/oceandiana. So will one of the nice mods put that in there for Garnet? No, they don't have stickers. My channel isn't monetized. My channel is not monetized. I have to monetize it myself. YouTube is not monetizing me. So, oh well. That's what I say. YouTube can be a little bit interesting to deal with sometimes. I have opinions, you know. So let me see if I can just type that out. And then my Patreon is in the description. So if you want to be a Patreon, it's only $1 or free. The ones with $1 get 2 cards. So, mhm. um, okay, drum stud, drum stud. Yeah. So we did that, right? Okay. Indie. Indie. We get the cat kitten tarot for Indy. Oh, the Two of Swords. But it came up reversed. I don't usually read reverses, but for some reason I am tonight. Two of Swords. And often when a card's reversed, it's the opposite of what it normally means, or a moving on from what it normally means. Usually Two of Swords is where she's blindfolded and has the crossed swords. So it's like you don't see it, you have to make a decision, you're not sure what you can't really, it's like a blind decision. So you're needing to make a decision without knowing what the future is going to be like on either side. But it's a major arcana. No, it's a minor arcana. Wait, what am I? No, I'm getting some other kind of message. It's a minor arcana, but somehow it's a big decision. It's kind of a big decision. Swords are about using your mind. But you're also going to have to use your intuition because of the blindfold. So you're used to using your mind. I think you're going to have to also use your intuition in order to come up with the best answer to that, the best choice. So, well, thank you, Garnet. It's nice meeting you. It's really nice meeting you. Dr. Ben's Detox. Oh, cool. Blind faith. Yeah, you kind of got to have faith in yourself at this point, in your intuition. So, and that is really the list right now. We have a short list tonight, possibly because, and people are possibly going to be coming in later because I'm on kind of early tonight than what I usually am, so we'll give them a moment to find us. But, well, it's nice meeting you, Garnet, and Indy, my eyes always go funny with that avatar. I love those sort of things, so. I think it's probably time for me. Gotta take some cards for me. And then you think about what you want to discuss. Because we'll do some discussing. Hopefully it won't be disgusting. Okay, what do you want to say? King of Pentacles. Whoa! Look at this kitten. King of Pentacles. And he is having a good time. Looks like somebody's been in the catnip. Somebody's been in the catnip. And this is on the physical plane. Usually it has to do with money. But it's a good card. It's very positive. He certainly is having a wonderful time. Niphead. And what's that beside him there? Oh, yeah, with the grape leaves all around. That's something bearing fruit. So fortunately, that could mean some money. Uh, that could be some money. Let's see what the dragons have to say. That could be money or some kind of material gain. Could even be a guy. And that would be probably a mature person. Although he doesn't look that mature. He doesn't look like he's being very mature in that card, technically. Anyway, what you have to say, dragons, about that there? Space. The final frontier. Well, this can be on a couple of levels, and it can be, of course, the Space Brothers getting in touch. Could be my Starman, you know who that is, David. And it could also be physical space. One of the things I am working on is getting some physical space cleared in my home. So it could be all of those things at once, even. So, it's my Starman wanting to talk, maybe. Um, but it's also got to do with making space. I am finally beginning to see my floor in the back room. I'm beginning to see more floor. This is a good thing, okay? So, you know, that's probably what this is about. And, I am going to be happy. I'm going to, when it's all over, I'm going to look like this. Yeah, definitely. Whee! Because it has been a long haul, really long road. Okie dokie, folkies. Unless somebody shows up within the next hour, we're done. If somebody does show up within the next hour, then I will pull these back out. Or if you have a question about something that is like maybe something going on in the world, if you have something that is not a personal question, pull a card for the general collective. Okay. General collective, sir, here you go. In fact, I'll pull two. Whoops, there you go. Okay, that's the one. The Hanged Man. Well, the general collective is feeling kind of, I'm getting hanging by a thread. This can mean a lot of things. It can mean seeking spiritual guidance. It's actually a man in a yoga position usually. But this cat is kind of caught up in the string. And I just got psychically hanging by a thread. A lot of us feel that things are hanging by a thread in the world today. I certainly get that. And I think a lot of us are doing exactly what the card is, looking for guidance. We're hoping for higher guidance, and we are going to get that. It is going to become untangled, but we've got to be patient. What the dragons are saying about this is we are living on the edge, I tell you, in a lot of ways right now. This one? Okay. Invention, burning with passion. Burning with passion. Okay. So, very fiery card. Passion is Mars. Mars is doing some stuff in the sky right now. It is, I'm sure this is an astrological reference. Can't remember exactly what's going on, but Mars is doing something. It's either retrograde or I think it might be retrograde. Maybe it's gone into some sign. Okay, so feels like we're on the precipice of something. We're all looking for answers. And we are coming up on a Mercury retrograde. Now, the wonderful thing about it is a Mercury retrograde is about all the things that this society really worships: money, time, communication, all kinds of riches, travel, all that. But the interesting thing about it is, during retrograde, we're supposed to be taking a vacation from worrying about all that. Because if we don't take a vacation of it, we get into trouble because it's a time when things do not work normally. And I do have a video about the Mercury retrograde. So you can look it up, I guess, of Mercury retrograde, and basically I have, but in a word, things don't go quite the way they usually do in connection with those items I just mentioned, and some people are fine with it. Okay, some people cruise through it pretty easily, but it affects more. It will have more effect on people whose sign it falls under, like like it starts in, and so plus we're having a Lionsgate coming right up, right? That's going to be freaky. Okay, I'm predicting a lot of very strange things coming up. I mean, where it's going to be some freaky twist every time you think you know what's going on. It's going to be something else. Uh, and like the Trump thing right now, it's just going to get deeper. I think people are going to find out more and more things about it to come up with different theories about. And I also think that um, on the other side, we're going to see intrigue. We're going to see some intrigues. I think that having Kamila be the runner there, I don't think that's going to last because she doesn't have a great record. So, really, and that's in the States, but really everywhere we're going to have a Mercury retrograde. This is on Earth. So, now this is something that is really going to jack with some people who worship the things that Mercury stands for. It's going to jack with them. And so, for that reason, I think we're going to see a lot of screw ups for them. For the people who really deserve it, okay, uh, they're going to be making a lot of mistakes, and it's going to be seen. It's going to come out. And I think we're going to see some thrills and chills and definitely some spills. Let's see if there's any more that we have to say about this. Let's see if there's anything else coming up. A legacy, persistence. Okay. Hmm. Well, we do have at least one situation where they're persisting in trying to continue something that is kind of already gone down the road. You know what I'm saying? It's time has already passed. I mean, it's time to move aside. Um, But it looks like for all of us, legacy, we're going to be, I think we're going to get something. I think we're going to be given something during this Mercury retrograde or during this Lion's Gate. I know we are handed, oh, yes, it's supposed to be a very powerful Lion's Gate. So we're going to get handed something. Those of you who are Lyran, who know that you're Lyran in the past, in the background, you're really going to be affected. This Lion's Gate is for you. This is a very important Lion's Gate. And I know that Othello, my guide, who is a white lion with wings, I know that he's got something to do with this. Him showing up to me finally is a precursor to whatever is going on with Lionsgate. So this Lionsgate's going to be rather important. Everybody get your stuff in order to travel through that wormhole. And I really am calling for us all. What I would like some help with something. In fact, what I have told you about the Ascended Masters. Saint Germain and Angel Zachiel, which is one of my favorite angels now. Don't get upset, Michael. Don't get upset, Raphael. But Angel Zachiel has such a sense of humor. I know that they're, whatever it is, it's probably going to be humorous, okay? But Zachiel has a sense of humor, and that makes sense because the violet ray is about transformation, and humor is very transforming. It can bring a situation to an entirely different end, entirely different energy. So it can turn war to peace. It's like, oh, we're about to have a big argument, okay, but it's funny and we're laughing instead, So that kind of thing. So I think what we need to do is use that power because they've said, the Ascended Masters of the race said they will help us. So those of you who believe that you are divine, which is something that I encourage you to embrace, because you have that spark of God in you, I feel that we are God having a human experience. So please help me blazing that violet, imagine the violet flames. And I am going to direct it into the White House because it has got to be kind of dark in there, okay? You can blaze it through any areas that you want that need to be lightened up. But I really think maybe, no, I'm pretty sure we really need it pretty badly in the White House and in Congress and, everywhere that our lawmakers meet. We really need it because otherwise it's not going to go well. So let's see if we can lighten the energy up just all the way around. Maybe cancel some of that vitriol, maybe get it to dial back a little bit, that division. I mean, we really need to be more united. We need to be more polite to each other, at least have a little bit of sense. What do you hear, baby? Yeah, I hear it too. Look at him. He hears something. And so do I. That's interesting. Interesting noise. Well, anyway. Chaos! Yay! Hi, Ken F. Oh, wait a minute. We had Caravan Life, which is Ken. Okay, we have Ken. Let's see, 12, Ken. And we have RJ. Who kind of snuck in while I was doing this reading. Please help me get that violet light. If we can concentrate the violet flame into the White House, that would be very, and into Congress and into the Senate, you know, chambers, all of that, all of our lawmaking, we can maybe turn a lot of this craziness around and make it something more positive and lighten it up. And why not? It's not going to cost us a thing, and they've already said they're going to help if we want them to, and I want them to. So I'm saying, guys, yeah, we need it. Okay. Yeah, you feels it. Yeah. Yeah, definitely I am. Okay. So I think Ken might have gotten here first. And so I'm going to do Ken's card. And then I'm going to do RJ's card. Okay. And we got the kitty cats, the kitten tarot tonight. So, I told you they were fixing to toddle Biden off the world stage. He's about gone. He's refusing to leave the White House, to leave his office. Before, you know what, I will wait. Let's just wait on that. No, I'm going to take a card because it came up, okay? And then I'll get back to people's readings. Something's hopping out. 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is usually somebody staring at the cups that they've lost, the cups that have been turned over, and forgetting the ones that they have left that are still full. Appreciating what you have, realizing that you still have something left. When this is about looking at what you've lost. And that is no way to go forward, okay? Forget about what you've lost, look at what's ahead. I'd say that pretty much sums up what we're seeing. Dwelling on what you've lost is not going to help. So it's very odd. It's like all of these mice drinking the tea and eating the pie, but the kitty cat is right there serving, still serving. So this is a lighter card than the original, but this is still an emotional thing, okay? So there are a lot of emotions at play. We'll look at it more later. Okay, Ken, you're next. Grantavius. Hey, Grant. Okay, I'll put you down for a reading card. Okay. Well, thank you, Grant. I kind of missed you. Haven't seen you in a while. You have? Jackie? Me too. You must have got the memo because I was kind of putting it out there. Come on. Let's do it. This is a good time to do it too. It's full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is actually the coin energy, the pentacle energy in the cards and in the zodiac. So a king of coins could well be Capricorn. Let's see. Yeah, year 1, 2, 3. Ken, you're next. You get a kitten card. And it is the Knight of Swords. Things are moving. Ideas, energy moving. Things are forging ahead. It's the fastest night. Things are moving fast. Good for you. You're in a caravan. Maybe that's why. But things are moving, and that's great. Caravan life. Okay. I don't know. You tell me. But it's a lovely card for you. It is an air sign. It is a sign of moving forward, and it is, let's see if there's anything in particular for you. Well, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing some young lady sitting, and you and she having a talk, and it's about something important but not unhappy. It looks like you're both in decent spirits. And she's insisting on something. I'm not sure what it's about. It's like she's insisting. She's like, this and this. I don't know who it is, but some kind of, either she's looking for help from you, or you're arriving at some kind of decision together, or some kind of matter that you're working out. But it's not bad. It's just kind of emphatic. Like I said, that's all I'm seeing right now. Okay? But it's things moving along and moving fast. Okay. It's an air sign. Okay. RJ, you're next. Yeah, if you're connected to Lyrans, RJ, you're going to be feeling this. And it's starting now because, there is an orb before and after these events. And this is going to be happening during also Mercury retrograde. So the normal rules are off the table now. We can have things happening very much out of character. Things that are very unexpected. And I mean, really, I'm going to say, we all need to expect the unexpected, okay? Because that's coming. That is this month and next month going to be crazy. I told you this month was going to be crazy as all get out, with a lot of wild stuff one after another, and a lot of, well, it's this, no, it's that, is this, it's all over the place. Okay, a lot of shaking, whole lot of shaking going on is coming up. Um, some of us have been feeling it. Also, I think world shaking events is what I'm seeing. But anyway, for you, RJ, the kitties are saying Nine of Wands. Look at that. They're having a nice camp out. Nine of Wands, though, is usually, you have a lot of stuff you're doing. Okay? This is fire. So it's energy. It's, but it's a very peaceful time. Uh, hmm. They look like they're actually having fun. This is a very positive nine of staffs. Nine is you're almost at the end of something. You're almost at the end of a struggle, perhaps. Perhaps something that's been burdensome, and you're just about to call it Miller time and go out and have a bonfire and some marshmallows. And so, good for you. So things are wrapping up or clearing up in some way. And it looks like something that's been kind of burdensome. Hmm. Okay, so Candace, Grantavius. Okay, let me write Candace down and we'll get to Grantavius. Okay, Grant. Oh! Two wands. Some kind of venture. Some kind of venture, and looking for a return. So it looks like something is returning. I think it may have to do with business. This is something you've put energy into, and you're hoping for a return. And it looks like that is coming. So look for that very soon. Oh, it is your soul card. Good for you. The cat looks happy. He's eating ramen. A ramen eating cat. I'd love to know how to make some safe ramen. I used to love ramen soup. But knowing what I know about ramen soup, it's not good for you. So, you're fried. Well, there you go. I love ramen, but everybody loves ramen. Okay. Actually, I did have a ramenist boyfriend. at one point. But isn't that funny how that works? Isn't that funny? That is hilarious. I would love some ramen right now. Maybe that's why I'm looking at that and I'm having a taste for ramen, but I don't have any in the house because it's not very healthy. And I've been trying to be healthy. I've been trying to eat healthy. I've been on a kind of a, that word that we don't want to say, diet. I've been today. I was a very good girl. Look how happy I am. But I feel good, so that's important. Um, you're confused too. Well, thank you, Grant. That's nice to see you again. I kind of missed some of y'all. And where, where in the heck is Gemma? I would see Gemma once in a while, but I haven't seen her in ages. And YouTube has been not letting me into certain channels. And it made me miss all of John's stuff, pretty much almost all of John's shows this weekend. And I don't see people that I want to see, and they give me all these people that I don't want to see on my feed, and mm, it's really annoying. Thank you. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Because somebody, you know what? We had a troll in here last week that was just being really nasty, and I'm like, you know what? There's this. I had to kick them. I had to block them. They were being that nasty, and said, you can do this very easy thing. You can take your finger, and you can scroll up to the next thing. Scroll right up to it. Another thing that's not me. And I won't care because we'll be glad to see you go. Don't let the screen hit you in the butt. Okay? I mean, what the heck? Just scroll on, dude. Keep me in the loop. Okay, I'm kind of loopy. Keep me in the loop. You know, me and Hook, we're crotchety crocheters. We appreciate loops. Anyway, well, my email is oceandiana@gmail. It's right on it's right on the 10 on the channel. So, yeah, if you can't find the show on for some reason, you can email me. I would like to get back to crocheting. I have some projects I really want to work on. I have some beautiful yarn. Haven't had a chance to work on it. It's really annoying. So, let's see. What else can I ask? Are we keeping... Are they really going to run with commie law? Is that who we're really going to be finding Donald running against? Commie law? Let's see what the dragons say. Vision, contemplating the future. It's going to be somebody new. Nope, it ain't going to be commie law. I didn't think so. It's going to be somebody new and somebody younger. What do the kitty cats say? Okay, you're going to tell us more. Tell me more, tell me more. They're gonna be train keep a rolling. Let's see, who are they gonna be running? Running with the shadow of the night. 10 of Pentacles. Somebody wealthy. Money. Money. Somebody with a lot of money. Pentacles. Somebody who's already got their money. Okay. What else about the 10 of Pentacles? And the Pentacle is the last suit. So it's somebody younger, but with some experience. Yeah, even at that, but with a lot of money. Interesting. Ooh, a Changing Tides bathing suit cover-up. That's nice. I don't know who that fits. You guys tell me who you think it fits. I just came up with a name for him. But instead of gruesome Newsome, I think I'm going to make my own. How about Gravel New Scum? Anybody for that one? New Scum? Different from the old scum, but still scum. I don't know. It's just a thought. Because we have to speak in code these days. We all have to speak in code. So maybe I'll call him New Scum. Yeah, I think they're going to try and sneak Mike in. Yeah, they're going to try. I don't know if it's going to work, though. Because Mike don't want to do it. Mike don't want anything to do with that. I don't think Mike wants anything to do with that kind of smoke. She's already made her pile of money. She's already comfy. She can do whatever she wants. But if she loses this election, things could come up during the election. People are really going to be looking at him more closely. I don't think she wants to be looked at that closely. So we'll see. Yeah, but I think they're going to try. I don't know if that'll work. Yeah. Hillary. She could end up. But you know what? If they put in Hillary. I'm sorry. I think people are going to take her apart. I think she's going to be taken apart. Oh, will be Shim's vice. Oh, yes. Vice. Vice. Absolutely. Vice. A lot of vice. Okay, dear. I'm not going to argue with you. That could happen. They're going to be, if they do that, everybody's going to be under a microscope. Everybody. Especially after all that's happened. there are going to be YouTubers and TikTokers that are going to be looking into every little tiny bit of information about everybody and anybody. And I don't know who's going to want to stand up to that. But it's up to you. A lot of interesting stuff may come out of that. Very interesting. So, I've got some more thoughts on that, but I'll save them for another time and another show. Because we've almost done 2 hours. Where in the heck is Dolly and Scotty? Dolly and Scotty sitting in a tree. Oh yeah, they'll have to cheat. About it. Scum. New scum. Old scum. Scum, though. Nevertheless. Scum rises to the top. So, anybody have some last minute thoughts, suggestions? Anything you want us to group do? Yeah, you got anything you want us to all work on collectively? Now would be the time. Voice it now, because it is the full moon, and I do want, now I can go on a little bit, but like I said, I'm just about done. It's been 2 hours and I'm pretty much done giving readings, unless it's like one of my Patreons or one of our regulars. So we can discuss a bit, because I'm on YouTube, I'm not on StreamYard. I gave you a card, Ken. I read you. I don't remember what it was, though. But I did read you already. I guess you'll have to scroll back. What was it? Yeah, it was rather lengthy. Now I remember. You were discussing something with a young lady, rather intently. I don't remember what the card was, though. But I saw you and some young lady sitting at a table discussing something intently. She's very intense about it. Don't remember the card, though. Just the message. And the message is, yeah, there is some stuff you need to discuss with some young lady. That's kind of important. She's going to be very adamant about her part or her side, but it's not a bad thing, and I don't think it's bad. I didn't see you being unhappy or angry at each other, just something that needed to be discussed, and it was very vigorous discussion. Okay. So, we didn't forget you. Your wind song stays on my mind. Anyway. So, you guys, we're going to have, once again, I'm going to say, please like, share, subscribe, and do all that stuff. But also, there's my Patreon. You can join for free, or you can pay $1, and that's pretty cheap. And with $1 comes an extra card. That's 2 extra cards every month, And so far, uh, when I get things down a little bit better, we're going to be doing the Sophia readings. We're going to be doing some stuff with that. That might be another tier though, because that's going to be a long thing. So that might be another tier in itself. I'm also going to have some things for sale there very soon, I hope. Hope I get to do that soon. I have been so busy working on. I want to unpack before the end of the summer. I want to finish finally. I don't know if I'm going to be able to achieve it, but I want to finish unpacking my life and get rid of a bunch of things and have that back room open so I can have a nice studio back there. So I've been working my butt off. And so it's one of the things I'm working on. Plus, I did want to tell you guys I had the weirdest dream, if anybody's got any kind of hits on this. I had a dream where I got killed, basically. Um, okay, and I think this had something to do with maybe trafficking or something. Because well, I have a tendency to go off. And I did mention this on, I think, the last show. But for those of you who weren't around, um, it was, I ended up, um, I think it was maybe on John's show I said it. I was, I went into this room, this place. It looked like a temporary type place. It didn't look like you'd be living there or staying there. Because the front room, it had windows, it had picture windows and curtains and blinds, but it had almost nothing in the front room. And then you walk in through that room, and it has a room in the back, and it has curtains and blinds and a window. And I'm like, that's very odd. But you have curtains and blinds again inside. So I go into the room, and there's nothing in there but a bed and a metal little side table. And I didn't like the vibe of that one bit. And so there was something over my full head, and I remember either touching it or putting it on something, and it covered my whole head, and it made a sound. So I don't know, maybe I had one of those masks on at the time. But so I'm like, okay, I'm going out to the car to get something, or maybe to leave. I don't remember. Maybe I was just going to get something and leave. But because I was thinking, well, maybe I'll go in, lay down a minute, take a rest. But then I saw the place. I'm like, no, hell no. So as I go out to the car and I'm on my knees looking for something in the car, and all of a sudden here comes this evil clown in a wife beater and white shorts and full clown, white makeup and the red nose and the little hat and the clown hair, and he's got this great big like metal steel looking hammer thing, mallet. He starts bashing my car up. And so I'm trying to call on the phone and I'm screaming. And then I realize, oh shoot, I don't have the door locked behind me. And so he runs around to that side, yanks the door open, and then I start screaming, and then that's the end of the dream. Okay? And then I'm awake and I'm going, holy F. It was very real. I'm like, I think somebody got off in that dream. Not me, but somebody. And I don't think it was a good thing. And then I started, when I was talking about it with somebody, I got a pain in my third eye and then all the way around my right eye. and it was like something was behind my right eye, and then I asked my helpers to help me get that out of there, and they did. And there was more to that story, but anyway, it was like some kind of thing was going on. And so be careful. It's getting very crazy. But I think this had something to do with traffickers. That looked like some kind of a weird freakazoid setup, you know? Yeah, it was very scary. Hey, I am Pam. You want a card, huh? Hmm, kitten card. A kitty card. I like the kitten tarot. It's pretty cool. What, do they already want to talk to you? Wow. Well, which one is it? It's both of them. The Hierophant and the Emperor. It's like important men. Male. Okay, this one is a figure of spiritual authority. This is physical authority. Interesting. They're major arcana, so it's a big lesson in your life. It's big karma, a big thing in your life that's going on. And I almost think that these are the same guy. These might be the same guy. Hmm. You heard from Brainerd lately? Just saying. Important, very important people in your life. Very important guy. Might be two, might just be one. Dragon, okay, you got two of them, but I'm going to give you a dragon nonetheless. Because I think that was talking about one person. What? What? Okay. This one. Independence, carving your own path. Well, that's important. Independence. It's like making your own way, carving your own path. Well, very interesting. That's like it's time for you to now go do what you want to do, um, instead of what everybody else wants to do or what everybody else wants you to do. To fix stuff around here. Yeah, probably. Mm. I got cowboy hair up my nose now. Cowboy hair up my nose, and by the way, there he is, Mr. Wonderful. Anybody's wondering. There he is. Are you going to Dean to turn your head to... There you go. You get to see his profile. He does a cameo appearance there. And here's his little fluffy belly. My fluffy little boy. Little sweet cake. Purr, 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 purr. He's always quick with a purr. He's always quick with purr. Quick with the love, aren't you, Mr. Mewcake? There you go, a little bit of kitten love as we're getting ready for the Lionsgate. Hey, Cowboy, you ready for Lionsgate? You say you were born ready? I believe him. He was born ready, he says. He is. He's a good boy. So, anyway, it is going to be the craziest freaking... You know what? Don't antagonize people out there. They're going to be unhinged. There's going to be a lot of unhinged people. And we've got to really probably put that violet light up in front of us too, and around us. The other thing I'm going to say is gratitude. Being grateful that, like for instance, gratitude will raise your vibration. Love will raise your vibration. Gratitude, being thankful. Hard to be thankful and hateful at the same time. Hard to be thankful and afraid. But take care of yourselves out there. There's going to be a lot of shenanigans. And there's going to be some very crazy people acting out. I can see that. And they're going to try and stir that up because they do not want... There are people who do not want a fair and free and honest election. They want a crisis. And we all know why they want a crisis. Why else would they be so divisive? Okay? It is a time when our country should be more unified. We just almost lost a president. And now we have one stepping down. I mean, we need to unify. You know what? In the past, when I was younger, that would have been, everybody would have been calling for unity, more unity. Everybody would say, but we're all Americans. We're all, going through some stuff right now. We really got to, everybody would like sober up and realize that, that we need to look at this like we're Americans, all Americans. So, except for all those people that are pouring across our borders. But, yeah, I did your cards too, honey. It's like I said in the beginning, I'm doing everybody's cards in order because I just don't know. It just takes so long since there's a delay to hear back as to whether the person's there. And then if they're distracted or not here, I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. And then it's like, I'm kind of getting tired, I get kind of drained waiting. So in order to like keep the flow going, I'm just reading you in order. And if you're here, that's great. If you're not here, then you're going to have to scroll back. If you're not listening, you're scrolling back. And that's just the way I have to do it because otherwise I'm doing this all myself. I don't have anybody helping me. And it's too hard otherwise. I need it to be easier. So I got a lot of things I'm working on. So it's nothing against you or anything like that. It's just I have to do it that way. Okay, my friend? And I don't know what the timestamp was on that. But you were after Garnet. Yeah, you came right after Garnet. and right before Indy. So it was John, off D, Garnet, and then you, and then Indy, and then Ken. So it's near the end. So it's not that far back. Okay. Anybody have anything else to say? Because actually, you got anything else you want to talk about tonight? I am kind of tired, I have to admit. And I am thinking about cuddling with my cat and maybe spending a little bit of time out looking at the moon. I haven't had a chance to look at the moon yet. Thank you, dear. And I appreciate all of you coming. Hopefully, if things go well, I'll see you Wednesday, but my phone has been acting very odd, and I'm sure many of you are going through that. I do want to say a few things before we part. Next month is going to be wild, maybe the end of this month, I'm not sure exactly when, but we've got Mercury retrograde coming up. I got to look at the exact timing of that. We could have some cyber hacking go on. We could have some other serious disruptions to our communication. We could have some serious disruptions to a lot of things involving communication, money, and travel. Please, if you are considering traveling, please be careful where you go, because I have a feeling that there's going to be incidents at airports, and there's going to be incidents with money, there's going to be incidents with communication. So please be careful. I have my own little drama I have to solve with the electric company. So let's hope that I get that solved. Yep. So yeah, I think I'm going to go off now, and I love you all. And remember that you are all divine, and you can change the future. You can decide. And that gratitude is a high frequency. And it can change everything. Love can change everything. The truth is where you find it. Hope you're always finding some on my channel. And if all goes well, see you again Wednesday. And then next Sunday, we're going to have John on from Max Vision. Okay, take care. Love you.